and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today, it's a classic. It's a classic one. Good old Eden, with pause from the previous run. Flaming bombs. Which is actually kind of nice. It doesn't really work when... I mean, it gives us 5 bombs, but for the most part, I can at least go into this room, but I cannot really use the bed effectively. For a multitude of reasons. One being that the bed gives you 3 soul hearts. Well, that's nice. When you only have soul hearts, but unfortunately I have 2 red hearts and no realistic way of getting rid of them, so more than likely that's just gonna be that, unfortunately. Wow, that's all my soul hearts gone. So that's a bit unfortunate, and also there was pee on the bed. Oh, this gives me a soul heart at least. And because there's pee on the bed, if I bomb the carpet underneath in like the middle of the room, it is just going to be a trapdoor to the next floor rather than anything useful. It's not going to contain a black market, unfortunately, so just gonna have to keep going. I think my secret room is almost certainly above the previous 2 rooms. My damage is pretty garbage, I'm realizing. It is under 3, and therefore I guess we're not killing these guys in 3 hits, but in 4. That's a little rough. My secret room is not over there. That is kind of surprising, but a tinted rock is here. And another soul heart in the bank, which is lovely. Now that gives us a lot of money to work with, which is good. It means there's a reason to go into my shop right now. I could also use some of my coins to open one of them golden chests over there, but I'm not sure if that's really going to be worthwhile. This is garbage. That is a terrible place for that fly to be. I somehow need to get rid of that fly there. But every time I hit it, he's going to go into the rocks. I need to like lure him over here. It's a mess. It's a mess is what that is. I have to hit it 4 times after it turns into mush. That's pretty awful, actually. That's just the damage we're gonna have to learn to work with. Now, because I have 2 keys, I think I will actually open one of these chests just for good measure. If that was explosive diarrhea, I definitely would have opened the other one as well, but that gives me 14 coins, which is not quite enough to buy an item. But it is more than enough to buy that. Starting off with Monstro, the most fun boss with low damage, because it means we're going to be fighting for the next 20 minutes. That is unfortunately the life of Monstro with a regular build, and with the build that has not much damage. We're just going to have a good time. So I bought some herbal tea. It was labeled happiness, and I figured I could use a little bit of that. It's pretty good. It was alright. Not really ever had herbal tea before, at least not consciously. Maybe like, yeah, I'll have that one and not realize it was herbal tea, but you know, it's starting to enter a whole new world of evening drinks, of Zen. I actually bought one called Zen as well, and I'm curious, but so far, pretty okay, pretty okay. Very sweet, very nice. Mostly I just like having a warm beverage at the end of a long day. And having something that doesn't have caffeine is probably the better choice when it comes to those things. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's hope we can bring that positivity onwards to... I'm just gonna get that other chest as well. I don't even care. You can't stop me. Who needs bombs or keys when entering the next floor? Well, not me, because I have bombs already. Now, my secret room could be in any of these places that feels a little awkward to go to, so I'm just not even gonna bother. Maybe next floor. Maybe that's where I'll get one. This door closes because there's a skull above it, and we are above 1 red heart. That is unfortunately how that works. I don't like that fire over there. I always miss the fire tears for some reason when they shoot, and it's just never good when that happens. Kinda need the extra health. I only have almost max health at this point. Yeah, there we go. Even more. Once again, we are running with a build that has more health than we know what to do with. Starting off with 5 bombs is pretty disgusting when you get this many tinted rocks as well, but unfortunately we haven't really gotten many more bombs afterwards, but there is still a tinted rock in that room we just left. So hopefully we can do something with that at some point. If this guy could turn into fire and kill those flies, that would just be peachy. Like, can this fire hurt those flies? Yeah, they can. Pretty effectively as well. Wasn't 100% sure on that one, but I'm happy to know. You will probably drop a key. No. Kind of expected that champion to drop a key at least, but I guess not. This guy just walked into the fire for a second, so hopefully he's gonna die soon. There we go. Getting some progress here. Making our way through this floor, getting ourselves that thing. I don't think we need to do Mega Satan. Yeah, we don't need to do Mega Satan anymore, so this might actually be worthwhile if we can get an Angel Room. But it sort of depends. Angel Rooms aren't exactly the standard usually, and I expect that to stay that way. And also, since I don't need Boss Rush or anything else, I'm just gonna take my time. This herbal tea that I've had has calmed me down extremely. And now I'm ready to just play a chill little Isaac run in the form of Eden, trying to get 15 coins so I may perhaps buy an item in my shop if I am ever allowed a key again. That would be lovely. Perhaps I shouldn't have used my singular key on that one golden chest that contained a bomb and something else, but you know, that's the life you learn to live. There's a lot of tinted rocks on this floor though. Definitely wish I hadn't used that many bombs in the previous floor, because there's at least 2 more tinted rocks I could have gotten with it, but you know, what are you gonna do? At least these enemies are nice enough to just run into the fire or explode on their own, so... and to just drop another soul heart for the fun of it. But I could use a little bit of extra damage. The Bozo coming up with the occasional fear effect and charm effect as the very large item description described earlier. And didn't know it just worked randomly on stuff, but I mean I am a clown, so just my sheer presence I suppose is enough to instill fear into the hearts of spiders. So you know, it's understandable, but it's a little bit awkward to try and do it like this. And yeah, it's just gonna take a while to kill anything, but that's okay. I hope this one, and it's, yeah, I hope that wasn't gonna happen. Specifically that is what my sentence was trying to convey before it just happened. Got a key, going into here. Spider enemies no longer target or deal contact damage to Isaac. Would have enjoyed that in the previous room. But, you know, it's better to have it now than never, you know? Spiders are gonna show up all over the place anyway, especially if you're going to curse rooms and stuff like that, so... I'm never especially unhappy with that item, but it's more... It doesn't really accentuate the things this build needs, which is more damage. It really just highlights... Ah, boy. It highlights the one thing we really need, which is not defense at this point. Because I feel like we have enough of that. That was very rude. That's life, unfortunately. Please, though, stop throwing that many bombs at me. If you throw a bomb, at least throw it in the rightmost wall so I can see if there's a secret room there, but... Alternatively, death is also an option, I suppose. A Dagaz rune upon defeating that devilish creature. Devilish. Hopefully we can get something out of our devil deal before we have the most unhappy run in our existence. This is definitely a boss to fight right now, 4 of them. For some reason it decided to just split up into 4 segments this time around. Which is not the worst, it means you can more easily destroy them I feel, but it does get a little bit awkward at the start. Unless one gets charmed randomly I suppose and just ends up killing 2 of them. Well, I think that was him killing 1 of them and then himself afterwards, but still, that was... Thanks, Bozo, for doing surprisingly good work so far. Almost doubling my damage with that meat there, doing an additional 0.5 damage. Hopefully that should be enough to at least kill some of the enemies in 1 hit or 2 hits rather than what we've been having so far. And while I've had my fun with pause, I'm good with just a standard thing this time. Even though it is a good time to just use pause and then wait for a minute for things to die or the AI to bug out entirely as it did in the previous run due to a weird combination of effects there. I kinda like having a little bit of extra damage here. And the flies are very capable of dealing that little bit of extra damage that I desire. Makes the floors a little bit quicker to deal with. Definitely quicker than pause. More or less everything is quicker than pause when you play it as slowly as I did in the previous run, but you know, I would say it was a very effective method of destroying things. Getting a lot of red hearts from my old bandage there as well, which would be nice if I had any use for them. Somehow in the previous run I had more use for red hearts than I do in this one. And that was a blue baby run as well, so that, all in all, that says something about the run at least. But if we can get a temperance machine, that could be pretty good. could end up putting a lot of money, or getting a lot of money out of that, so that would be nice. But yeah, the extra fly damage is pretty insane when compared to the amount of damage we were dealing earlier, where it does take a while to kill everything. At least now we can kill a couple things before we have to deal with the just stupidly low amount of damage that our build is dealing right now. I appreciate that. You should die that hit. There you go. I don't think there's going to be a secret room here, so I'm just going to kill this bomb randomly. And onwards we go. Unfortunately, still not very lucky with these consumables here, but that's okay. If need be, I could always do the challenge room where a gray chest is waiting for us, but preferably, I would enjoy it if I didn't have to bother with it too much. Because doing a challenge room again with this damage is not the most fun. It does help that I can spawn some flies every single wave of the fight at least. That was a bad hit. But still, I would prefer if I could somehow avoid having to do that challenge room with the build we have available right now. Could just enter my shop, I suppose, because there is a decent chance there is a key inside there and maybe a bomb as well. Plus, I'm a little bit curious if there's anything good in there. Oh boy, that's a tiny one. You all go over there, please. I'll just deal with this very tiny creature. He's kind of hard to hit like that, but it worked out. Fortunately, my charm effect is once again in full force, causing this poop here to actually actively help me out during this fight. I feel like Bozo has been doing more damage than any of the other items we've been having so far, and that's a sad state of affairs. But you know, what are you gonna do? As long as we are just continuously not getting things, we're just gonna have to take our time with stuff. And I think we're going to Satan, right? Yeah, let's say yes. I'm fairly sure it's upside down cross, which is Satan, and I don't have that one yet. So this is definitely some secret room potential here. So if I could just kill one of these near the wall there, that would actually be really nice. I don't know how much health... Yeah, I was afraid of that. That one seemed nearly dead. Okay, so that one is probably on like one hit away from death. And then I missed twice in a row. Fortunately for the second time, because that definitely would have killed him very far away from the wall there. Oh my god, I just keep missing that one. It's being sneaky somehow. Which is weird, because they're moving in a very static pattern. There's really no way for this creature to be sneaky. Surprised he didn't die there, but I'll take it, I guess. I mean, they are switching around every now and then, so maybe that's just confusing me as well. But this is just fairly unhelpful. At this point, I've kind of forgotten which one I was shooting at as well, which is not great. I wasn't really paying very close attention there. Well, it wasn't that one, I can say for certain. But I feel at this point, maybe both of them are about one hit away from death. Oh my god. I can very easily shoot in between them, though, and that's pretty good. But I don't particularly want to use my one bomb on this. Oh my... Ghibli, please. Okay, fine. You know what? I was patient for so long, and the second I stopped being patient, it instantly backfired on me. That's life. Perhaps you could help me here? Nope, you could blow me up. I am really just not counting my damage properly right now, and that is causing me to have some issues here. But what are you gonna do? Power pill? Not bad to have in my pill pool. Would have probably enjoyed that more during this fight over here, the boss fight. Spawning those flies just before the fight starts, because I kinda still want to enter a shop or something first before going to the boss room there. Because I wouldn't mind blowing up a shopkeeper somewhere along the line here to get that extra devil deal %. I mean, it's gotta be over here, right? There's like no way that's not the secret room over here. Still hoping that one of these days something's gonna drop a key, though. That would be lovely. Like, one of the reasons why I wanted the bomb enemy to explode the door rather than me is also that I just have only one bomb. And the other bomb I can't currently get because I have no flight. The one in the bottom right. That rhymed. Isn't that lovely? At least there's 2 keys in here. That's the nice thing about secret rooms, fortunately. At least now I don't have to worry about that anymore. But I do still kind of need to get that one bomb so I can blow up a shopkeeper somewhere. Please. Please. Oh my god. I do kind of want to go to this curse room, so I'm just going to do it. 2 black hearts. Very nice. Getting a battery here as well. All in all, pretty good. All in all, pretty nice, actually. What is the item room going to give us? Damage. Very nice. I will need to be pretty close to enemies for this to have maximum effect, but still, that's pretty good. Ah, the rebuy is a strong choice here, but a compass as well for 7 coins. But this was unfortunately the only way that I could get enough money and also a bomb. Or more importantly, the bomb. Like, the restock thing is just going to give you some items, and this time it was the right one. Sadly cannot buy that Bible, which would have been nice progress towards the bookworm transformation, but I'm gonna live with what we got, because this is gonna deal a lot of fly damage, I think. Not as much as I would have hoped, actually. And also, Chad is not exactly the boss I was hoping for here, so that kind of sucks. Also, I don't have a bomb, so my trinket doesn't really work. Unless I get some bombs from the boss here, which is more or less impossible, because he's gonna drop Chad. So that kind of sucks. But at least hopefully we can get an angel room with some angel room item perhaps. We don't have a key either, so that could really bite us in the butt. No way to buy that Bible either, so if we're gonna end up with like 4 locked items, then we can't do anything with that either. There's really just a lot of bad situations going on with me not having power-ups. So I'm hoping this is gonna work out. Perhaps I should have probably just done the challenge room thinking about it, but this is fine. So Void is fun, but I don't really want just the Void. Eden's Soul is good, but you need to charge it, and I don't really want to lose my guppy piece there, so... yeah, we're just gonna go with the Miter, which is an item. I mean, it's really defensive again, and that's not exactly what I'm trying to go for here. Also, with the Dagaz Rune, I can just get my map back there immediately, and I'm pretty happy about that, because I don't like playing without a map. So... that's why I kept that along for so long. It was worth it in the end. And with the compass, we can actually see where we have to go. And there's a library on this floor, which is very nice. Can you die, like, first, though? That would be just peachy. I need you to not be right next to me, though. Really? Very surprised that that didn't kill the one guy that was standing right next to that explosion there, but sure, I guess. I love these enemies so much. I love how they block every shot. That's their entire purpose in life, and they're so effective. They're so effective at doing their one task just very well. Very nice. Got that bomb. Mostly just want some keys right now, though, because there's a library that I want to enter. There's an item room that I want to go into. There's a shop which I kind of want to go into, especially with the rebuy. And that is a key. And I have 2 bombs. So we're just going to wait with it for a second and see if we can find a key elsewhere, although there is a tinted rock here as well, so I'm just actually going to take it. Got my bomb back. Very good. It's always tempting to go for the library first, for the simple reason that libraries can be really, really good. Just wanted to use this item for that and nothing else. I still prefer the flies. But it's, for a one use, pretty good. Pretty good. That's less exciting, but at least I can blow up the shopkeeper here. Which perhaps wasn't the best choice I could have made there, but, you know... I like to at least remember that I should do that and do it in the end. So, you know, not gonna be too bothered about it. Not against what I've done. There we go. And we're getting some bomb backs as well, so really, nothing to concern myself. I don't like fast, tiny zombies, though. That's not the best world. But, you know, because those are, like, super fast. Are tiny enemies faster than regular ones? They have to be, right? Because that's not regular movement speed, for sure. There's no way that's regular. But they also move around so much when they're dead, like lying on the floor. They just waddle around. I think that was a bigger enemy, but the flies just destroyed him instantly. If I can get bigger flies, this build would actually be pretty strong. Because that's more or less the main thing I'm missing out on, I feel. I think there's a bedroom waiting for me there, which is quite nice if it does contain a black market underneath it. Because I wouldn't mind getting rid of some of my health, but I think... I might be wrong, but I think using the black market also basically puts your angel room chance to 0, and I kind of want to use this trinket at some point. But in all honesty, I'm not sure if it works that way. I honestly don't. This is nice. Just gonna use that once and be on my merry way. Gonna blow this guy up, because maybe he has a Q. Not bad. Not disappointed by that one at all. I will actually use this. Hopefully spawn at least a bomb in the middle there, which I did. And then I can just try and push it towards the door there. And it just saved me a bomb. I don't think I could have easily gotten 2 bombs in front of it that way, unless I like did some wacky stuff there, but at least with the bombs I have available to me now, I can go down here. Unfortunately, no thing, but there is this, which I'm just gonna do, and it actually was incredible. It made my tear rate a lot better and my range slightly worse. So all in all, that's more or less the best case scenario there, so I'm pretty happy about that. Spiders do not hurt me, so you can just spit those out as much as you want. I'm not going to be too bothered about that whole situation. I have the bursting sack and they do not care about me. That card's actually pretty good with the amount of red hearts we currently have, but as long as I just don't take any damage, I technically would never need it. And again, very happy about... Now, it could be me, but I think I did see it say that they wouldn't target you or damage you, but perhaps that only counts for like the tiny spiders. And now I'm uncertain about it, or maybe I just misread it. But I would say that a jumping spider still counts as a spider in my books, and therefore I want my money back. Very disappointed. Also, I love the way the clown looks. Like, my face just looks terrible. But it gets the point across, I feel, so that's good. It gets the point across that this is a run that's gonna make it to the end. And that they should just let me go on my merry way, because it's just a better choice. Look at Bozo just killing stuff, though, at random. Very thankful for what Bozo has done for me so far. That charm effect is surprisingly effective when it's not attached to having to shoot the enemy first. Alright, so I don't have money for any of this, really. But I can re-roll once by destroying a shopkeeper in the process, and that gave me... technically 2 soul hearts if I buy it, but I wouldn't mind, like, I don't really have a way to get 9 coins at this point, so I'm just gonna get the soul heart, I think. Happy that it was on sale, at least. We got that going for us. I guess we'll just leave. Might as well take this along with us, because I got no real reason not to. If we find a temperance machine somewhere, it is actually quite effective at just having a lot of extra health to work with, so that's kind of nice, but I would probably have to find it in my super secret room. Because unless you enter a floor with 5 coins, I believe, you're not going to get an arcade machine, or an arcade room, rather. This is a little nasty, but not impossible to deal with. Kind of want to keep that bomb alive again, because still our bomb count is just not that super impressive. And I have a feeling that my super secret room is on the left side of this place. But I would have to play it right here. Alright, so that's all the scary stuff gone. Now I just need to kill this bomb in the right location. This time, I'm going to try to be a little bit more patient. Gonna shoot him once, because I don't think I really shot him that much. There's a chance he needs 2 more hits, and that worries me a little. And also the fact that he's just not really moving properly here. He's very much sticking to the corners. And that kind of sucks. It's like he's going in a perfect loop. It's like watching the DVD, like, screensaver at this point. But, you know, perhaps one day it's gonna reach the corner. I'm actually quite surprised that didn't kill him, but sure, I guess. Alright, so this should be close enough. There we go. And the super secret room was here. It's only a black heart, but that's still not bad. We are in Caves 2 at 22 minutes in, so that more or less gives a pretty decent description of how well this build is going. In terms of trying to clear stuff quickly. But again, I'm just trying to get to Satan, get to the lamb, and call it a day at the end. And that is still very much in the cards here. Provided that we don't just randomly die to something. But again, Bozo hurting that bat quite significantly. He did a fair amount of damage and then ended up killing the enemy by himself. So not too disappointing. Not too disappointing at all. Getting a lot of really big enemies this run. Like, normally you get like a couple of these, and I feel like I've seen one every floor at least, maybe multiple. So that's fairly unusual, but you know. Sometimes it be like that. There we go. Don't particularly need that. Let's go fight the Stain. Just gonna have him spawn an enemy inside of me, that's fine. I think if I just stay next to him, he should just be doing that attack a whole bunch, is what I thought, but then apparently wasn't true. So, you know, once again, we're learning. Decided to stop attacking entirely there. Fair enough. Can't really deal with too many enemies, so I should kill him before he spawns much more stuff there. And also I should just kill him in general, so I guess that worked out more or less exactly the way I wanted it to. I'll take the luck up. A lot of red hearts. Just a bunch of garbage. Like Lazarus's rags is not terrible, it's not exactly what I want. Sensor is alright, I guess, but perhaps we can get something by destroying the angel at least. If you could just sit in this fire, that would be really nice. Because that does deal a decent amount of damage at least. Probably more than my tears could ever do, but the fire doesn't stay for that long. At least the sensor is good for dealing with the tears that this enemy shoots. So it does make the fight a little bit easier, and at any point where I fight an enemy that shoots tears, life should be a little bit nicer. Surprised he didn't shoot straight forward and just hit me there, but you know, that's the angel's choice. And got flight. And another red heart up. Which I'm not exactly looking for, but you know, what are you gonna do? If it just keeps giving you that, then I mean, I'll take it. It's just that I'm not overly excited about it or anything. But it does make places like this a little bit easier because I could just fly over the rocks rather than having to deal with the scary shooty boys. So it's not too bad. Plus, creep doesn't damage me anymore. I guess that one was explosive. It didn't really look like a champion in my eyes, but you know what? If the game decides it's a champion, it's probably not wrong. So I'm just gonna blame that one on me there. Now I believe I have a certain amount of health, so that should give you an idea of how well I'm doing with the Curse of the Unknown. No idea how much it is, but I mean, we entered this with like full health, so it's probably gonna be okay. And hopefully if we just kill enough angels, we can get at least some good angel room item rather than just a sensor, which, I mean, the sensor's not bad, but it's just not exciting, you know? I need more damage, or rather, I want more damage. I think by itself, this build is definitely capable of winning the game. And I think I will actually keep this for now, because I kind of want to try and get as much money as possible, so I can at least make as much use of that rebuy item there that I still have at my disposal. Oh, that will work, I guess. Like, if we can get a black candle, I'd love that, because I'm so sick of curses. I don't want to see any more curses. I'm done with them. I just want to live my life nicely, you know? And hopefully the game will allow me to at least have some joy in this Isaac run. As much joy as the herbal tea has decided to promise me when it wrote happiness as the name. Now you could be cynical and say that's a very herbal tea kind of name, and yeah, it is. But you know, I don't mind it. It is my first real foray, whatever, into the world of non-caffeinated teas, and I'm curious how it is going to change my life for the better or worse. I kind of want to open these, but I kind of want to wait for these two to stop doing that, yeah. Wow, 1 key. Very nice. Given our current key situation, getting 1 key out of that for half a heart, fair enough. You know, that's alright. But I honestly wouldn't have minded some more coins. Really, I just want some more money. That would just be really nice. I don't like the one that's just shooting randomly, because somehow it's shooting better than all the other ones. As if it knows where I'm planning on going. Even though it really should probably just shoot in a very random direction every time. So all in all, it's just a very impressive feat of technology, I would say. I would call it that. Let's see if there's a secret room over here. There is. And look at that. A button that spawned 2 enemies. And when I kill them, the door opens again. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy the shopkeeper for the sake of it. At least got 2 coins out of it, so that's nice. But I would have preferred something a little nicer. Don't particularly care for these skelly boys, but they're not really doing anything here, so you know what? They can go back and forth as much as they desire. I don't mind, I suppose. Provided that the shop contains exactly the items I need, I don't mind that much then. If the shop ends up just being greed and the shop on the next floor being super greed, I will be furious. And my wrath will be known throughout the universe. That's cool. I'm not gonna bother with that. Don't really feel like shooting poops this run, but you know, it's nice that the option's there. Now, I don't know what you can get out of a barrel, because I'm pretty sure you can get the matchstick trinket. And I'm curious if you can get like a bomb out of it or something. Like something like that would be just really nice. Because I feel like it would give me a little bit more reason to blow up barrels in a more day-to-day life, you know? Also, if you could just kill those two. Oh my god. So, the enemy was charmed, but the enemy that gets shot out of his stomach there... Stomach, yeah. Yeah, that one wasn't charmed, so it wasn't actually doing any damage. Oh, I don't want to deal with that at all. That's the humble bundle. I mean, yeah. And with that 2 of diamonds, I do actually have enough to buy another thing. I could make that the other thing, but I don't really care, so... Let's just see if we could get something else for our troubles. We could just get the 5 bombs, I suppose. That's not too terrible. All in all, things considered, it could be worse. I've spent more money on bombs, I would say, at some point in my life, so this is fine. At least now if we get an angel room, I'll definitely be able to do anything with it. Also, if I get like a tinted rock or something, I won't need to worry about my bombs for a second, so all in all, it's pretty good. It's not too bad. So I'm guessing my super secret room's over here, because once again, it's just one of those rooms where there's just an entirely uncovered back wall and a giant gaping hole in the front of it. Like, there's just a lot of potential for there to be one here, but I'm just gonna check out the next... Okay, never mind, we got 4 bombs immediately. I guess with Humble Bundle, I'm going to probably be getting a lot of those. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll actually just walk into... Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... That's 3 hearts. 4 hearts. Something like that. Oh, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, this is probably more or less all of my red hearts that I had. And it looks like we have some more time to spend at the shop. Also, I guess I could just pick up all the red hearts that are available to me. Like, say we were at half a heart, then right now I'd be at 1 heart, 1.5, 3.5. You know, just counting down. 4. Just trying to figure out what my health situation is again by just picking up stuff. Then you got a 5 heart going on. And let's say we got one over here. So either 6 or 7 hearts. I should be at max red hearts right now, right? Yeah. I will definitely not be going back for those red hearts. But let's say that I have more or less 6 hearts at my disposal. I could then use the thing again to at least, you know, try and get rid of, let's say 5 hearts. Let's just get rid of 5 full red hearts of health there. Call it 4.5 just for good measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Do that. That gives me a whole bunch of health back. I don't know how much actually, but let's say 1, 2, 3. Alright. And occasionally, you know, we're just gonna get the, we're just gonna have it happen that the old bandage just gives us 2 hearts as well. You know, this is just life. That's how it is. Just gonna get a couple of these. Oh, I'm actually at full blue hearts. Alright, cool. Not really that excited. If I could get this item that's on sale, that would be cool. BOGO Bombs does effectively nothing for me at this point, I feel. I mean, you've been fun, so I'm just gonna get that one. That's been good as well. The jar, I mean, I'll touch it. Should probably just be going for this one instead. Diplopio. Diplopia. Which floor am I on? Necropolis 1. Yeah, alright. I could go for a Diplopia Angel Room or something like that. That would be pretty sweet. Alright, so 43 coins. If there's a red heart in my shop, I just realized, I guess I could just get infinite items, more or less. Oh my god. Yeah, that one didn't hit me immediately there, so... Let's just get this, because with the rebuy thing, I just want to get a black handle, you know? That's more or less the main thing that I want. Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That gives us a bunch of money. I can buy both of these. I can buy the blue map as well. That's pretty fun. I should probably at least buy the hearts before I do that. Oh my god. With that car battery as well, which I'm not really sure if it works with this, but I do seem to be getting a pretty large sum of money here. I should probably do this properly. Need to stop messing that up, but I think I have more red hearts than I think I do. So what are you gonna do about it, you know? I could get magic fingers at the end of this, I guess. With like max money, that's pretty good. There's options, compost, Pokemon Go, that's never confusing. Sack of sacks, that's always fun. There we go. Just get all that good stuff back again. That's my life sometimes, you know? Sometimes it just knows what you want. Just use it 3 times, get my health back. That's probably the quicker way to do this. Alright, that's a bunch of money right here. What is this sack of sacks? Just give me a whole bunch of good stuff right there. Whole bunch of money. Could just use the coupon and hope I don't get the wrong thing, I suppose. But I could also not do that. There's this. That thing, that's actually going to give me a lot of stuff. That's going to give me so much stuff that I'd actually rather just use it here. Because this is also going to give me consumables and stuff, and this might sort of mess up the whole room there. So we're just going to take our time with this. There we go. Haven't done blue heart damage to myself. I'm actually sort of proud of that for not messing that up so far. Surprised as well, but a little pride as well. So, you know, all in all, pretty good. Just, if I leave and re-enter the room, is that half a heart going to turn into anything else, or is it just a half heart? Alright. I'm a little bit scared there's just going to be a bomb dropping somewhere in the middle of this room, like a troll bomb or something, and just destroy everything. But I think so far I've been pretty lucky with that, so it's probably going to be okay. Alright, so that allows me to just eat my trinket, which I'm pretty happy about, so I don't need to think about that anymore. That's like some keys. That's plan C, which I should not hold. I'm just going to let that one go right there. This is also more or less just so I can get my like shop items. Because I do still kind of need to get those kind of things on my on this save file. That's just some red hearts there. There's some weird stuff going on when I'm just dropping a whole bunch of the same items over and over in one place when I'm doing that. I'm not really sure what's happening there, but I mean, I'll take it. But it's a little weird what's happening there. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, it's light again. That's cool. Getting all the candles out of the way, the jar of flies, that's one I always enjoy. But yeah, something like if I'm standing here and I'm just doing this, somehow it all just seems to sort of spawn it in the same corner, and it does speed it up a little bit at least. Don't press the button. Just don't use that plan C. I should just put that plan C in the corner there, I think, because this is bound to be causing some issues somewhere along the line. Deep pockets, BOGO bombs again. The boomerang, always a classic. Still somehow looking for that thing there. Like, I feel like I'm getting way more items than I should be, but whatever, I suppose. So I'd rather not get the broken stopwatch, so I will actually just be buying the modem. Which is also not exceptionally fun, but you know, what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna put that over there and get 4 soul hearts for free. Not gonna really gonna have a use for that. Mom's coin purse gives me a mom transformation. That's gonna make my followers a little stronger. That's gonna make me drop a follower, I guess. Okay. So gonna get the sack head in a second there. Look at that. That's so much stuff. Occasionally I'm just dropping like 4 red hearts at once. Just by 1 hit of damage, I'm dropping 4 red hearts. What is up with that? Is that just me technically using this item twice because of the car battery thing or whatever? Crooked penny, always exciting. Battery, chaos. Oh my god, we're gonna be here forever. I mean, I want that, obviously. I mean, this is a pretty great way of just getting all the items out of the way, at least, but it does take a second before your run's over this way. I guess there was a poop there. But this is a pretty effective way of getting money forever. So I can't really fault it for what it is. It's just, it's gonna take a while, but with chaos there, this is gonna be a little wacky. Magic mushroom, key beggar, starter deck, always fun. Ghost pepper, pretty cool. The relic, sticky bombs. Back we go. I do prefer the runs where it's a little bit more like of a nicer experience to get the money. Like infinite blank card, stuff like that. Infinite blank card with like 2 diamonds. That's more or less a pretty lovely situation to be in. It would also be nice if this stuff was all on sale, but you know, it's not. Also, oh my god, there's secret room items here as well? That's ridiculous. Because that's like Black Lotus or whatever it's called, I believe. That magic card. So, you know, just gonna get some of the secret room items out of the way as well. This run's gonna take forever. And, you know, I'm fine with that. I hope everyone else is too. Pyro, sure. I was running a little bit low on bombs, I suppose. Bob's Brain, yeah, sure, why not? Go crazy with it. Unicorn Stump. Get that money. I haven't even bought a heart in so long. I just keep getting red hearts or stuff like this. Just getting the poops to happen. Yeah, I'm okay with that personally. This is entirely okay. Occasionally the key bombs there doing some hard work as well. Like, look at you. Trying your best. How many items am I just getting out of chests as well? Like, that's pretty crazy. I mean, at this point I might as well just get the whatchamacallit. The broken stopwatch, given that I have more or less everything else as well. But still don't have the black candle, but I'm guessing that black candle might just not happen anymore with what we've done. Because with chaos it can be a little bit difficult to get the specific thing you want due to it being chaos, but you know. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the broken stopwatch here, I think. Nope. Getting a distant admiration flies, speedball, got the spun transformation, got succubus, got sad bombs, and we got a treasure map. That's actually pretty cool. Didn't we already get a blank card? I feel like we did. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know what's happening anymore. I could have sworn we picked up a blank card somewhere along the way. Maybe we just saw one, I guess. That's not impossible. Give me that one. I'm also a little surprised that I haven't just straight up killed myself with this, because it would be a very me thing to just die doing this. I will probably also, oh, that's actually pretty okay. Just turn everything into money here. I guess I could have just done that with the blank card as well a couple times, but whatever, that's fine. I will probably just leave soon. Because, you know, maybe I'll get a shop on the next floor. The thing is, if I don't get a shop, then I can't really break the game anymore. And there is a very real possibility that I just won't get another one, you know? Oh, we'll take that. That's a lot of money. The bum's a little annoying as well, actually. But if you could drop like 2 of diamonds, that would be pretty cool. And whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, it doesn't really work with the bum there, but that's okay. He's just trying his best. I should pick up this. Ooh, dead cat, neat. And that's on my health back again, more or less. And that's duality. Alright, let's just... I think I'm good, actually. You know what? I kind of want duality, though. Let's just get one more round. Just one more lap of stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just throw that up. I got pretty decent tiers. So that's cool. Is there a cursed skull here? Yeah, there is. I thought I saw something like the word curse there. Yeah. Just waiting for the bum to be done here. He seems to have a lot of stuff available there. Gave me a credit card just now. That's pretty cool. It's a random mom's purse. Sure. Am I immune to bombs? Can't tell. I am not. I am very much not immune to bombs. Okay. Alright. Let's just quickly pop in, get duality. Guess I could just get a couple soul hearts here as well. There's a couple here on the floor already, I suppose. I was missing a lot, but I guess I did pick up the dead cat there. Get some butt bombs. Get the pact. Get whatever that thing is. Is that Guppy? Yeah, it is. Alright. I think with that, I might be ready to go to the next floor. I don't want the cursed skull. I don't really want this as well, because it's just going to do nothing. What's that again? Not goat hoof, the other one? Oh, I can hold 2 trinkets. What is this? Chance when using pills to drop. Oh, yeah, I guess that's fine.
Of spades.
It's a justice card here. Is there anything I particularly need? Not really, I guess. Yeah, this seems fine. This seems perfectly reasonable. I guess I got the spider mod as well. Yeah, they didn't even like raise their heads. They just instantly were like, yeah, we're dead. So I think this build's strong enough, I would say. I mean, that more or less accentuates it a little bit as well, so that's lovely. I guess it doesn't really matter where I go. I've already eaten the trinket. Have I never heard this music before? I'm just suddenly like, is it maybe the broken stopwatch that slowed it down? I think that might be happening, because it sounds really weird to me for some reason. Anyway, here's infinite money again, in case we didn't have it already. Yeah, I guess it's just slowed down. That's really strange. But fair enough, I guess. I'll take this. Thank you. Alright, on to Depths 2. This floor was pretty good. I would say that it increased the quality of the build a little bit. In that I now have a map, so I know where to go. Also, I have flying. Apparently, there's just 2 items here, one of which... 3 items! Alright. This is a very reasonable, just random room. And it's just how it is. Just gonna take that, I suppose. Gonna take a little bit of Champion's Bells, some bombs. Some blowing bombs. Yeah, this is fine. Not sure if I have spectral tears or not, but I think it's okay. I think this build's like working. It is a little bit hard to see whenever I do that, though. Also, I need to remember to actually go to Satan. I feel like that's going to be an easy one to forget when the whole screen is like this. But at least I don't have a curse anymore, so that's kind of nice. Let's see if the shop's greed or not. Perhaps we can do a little bit more shenaniganry, because, you know, this build's fine, but... Yeah, that's greed. Okay. You know what? That would have been really nice on the previous floor. To have that sale, it really would have sped up the process by a lot. Oh, you know, what are you gonna do? A charmed fat bat appears. I'll take that. Bercano, sure. Justice, keeping that justice card for really no reason. I might as well just use it. Wheel of Fortune actually might be pretty good for like the dark room there, so... Yeah, I would say that works. There you go. It's nice that I only really have to tap the button once every time, and then the room dies. It does make the fight a little bit easier here. Is there anything in particular I want to do? I guess I can just keep going, yeah. How many times do I have to shoot Mom here? Alright, I didn't even press a button. Mom just died by sheer existence there, which is fair enough. Mama Bomb, always fun. Yeah, don't even... like, the sad bombs are just insta-killing anything that comes out of one of those angel statues as well, so... You know, that's life right now. You know what? It is kind of nice to have a little bit of an easier build from time to time, though. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate that for what it is. Just a single shot is enough to destroy every single room that we're encountering. No idea if we're missing items or not. Somehow getting an angel and devil deal every room. Do we have goat head? I guess we do, because it's 100% on everything there. Sure. His damage equals your damage, really? So this eye that shoots around is gonna deal 29 damage every time it shoots? That's pretty crazy. Oh, gold, nice. Alright, down we go. The nice thing about builds like this is that, you know, you can just enjoy it. Just have a nice time, occasionally spawn an extra friend. Probably very helpful to me. I don't have spectral tears again. Yeah, how does that keep happening with the builds that have giant scythes? At least this time you can actually see what's happening, so that's kind of cool. What's that? Room back, sure, why not? I'll take that over something that's effectively nothing. Onwards and upwards, but actually downwards though. I shot down and still killed the boss instantly. Those are both pretty bad. Well, how about the black bean though? A-wise. Alright. Down. There we go. Almost there. Also don't think we ever got a black candle, so we could still technically get cursed. I also like how even stuff like the blue fire is just getting destroyed. Which is pretty insane to me. But I'll allow it. I'm fully okay with that, I suppose. Hello, Satan. Just gonna put a bomb there. Oh, I shot a couple times there. Is my incubus shooting bigger tears than me? I think it is. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we managed to beat Satan on this file. That's another thing on the old post-it there, so that's good. Now we're ready to go to the next floor. Didn't pick up my Wheel of Fortune there, unfortunately, so we're gonna miss out on one item. Hopefully this build is still capable of at least making it to the end here, but we'll see. I suppose I should just do the whole floor, huh? I think this build is capable of maybe just winning and clearing the floor quite quickly. Might as well get some of these extra items that I might not have yet. Don't especially need the extra money at this point anymore, so I'm willing to do away with the old IV bag there. I'll get that in a second. There we go. Should probably get that golden key though. Ooh, we got the Bob transformation. Look at us spreading creep everywhere. With our big old Bob face. Very good. It's not that big. I'm quite small at this point, but that's lovely. It's always nice to get the Bob transformation. That's just one you don't see every day. Once again, I feel like just like last time where we got Bob and it was just nonsense. That's really the highlight of the build, I would say, personally. That's a big blue fly. Always fun. Kill some of these, get some chests, get some more damage. My damages was just plus 17, that seems perfectly reasonable. Getting gray chests in more or less every single room as well, so that's fine. Just a really fine build. Like, you shoot once, the whole room gets lit up, and, you know, before you know it, you win. Even Gish is having trouble surviving this. There we go. What's this? Spawn a trapdoor. That doesn't work on this floor. Actually, does that work on this floor? If you get one of them shovelable places. Because that's effectively the same as a thing, right? Yeah, a thing. I'm gonna turn everything into keys for the key beggar here. That should be effectively the same as like digging a hole with a shovel. I wonder if that works. I'm kind of curious about that now. Yeah, good job spawning 3 red chests. Or 2 rather, but it was enough. Ooh, Leviathan. That's nice. Alright, where was it? It was here. I think I can carry 2, right? Yeah. Not really sure what I'm carrying on since I have pretty much full mapping, but you know. Hopefully we can get at least one of those dig-upable things. Yeah, like this. It does work, I think. I mean, a red chest appeared, so I feel like that didn't just come out of nowhere. That's pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense, but I'd never tried it, you know? It's one of those things. Give me that, I guess. That's fine. And maybe some more money. I guess I could just get basically everything by just making the bum spawn everything. Curse time? Maybe not. Maybe if we leave, but never really feel too excited to pick up the cursed eye for some reason. Just not really feeling it. Weird place for a secret room. Or a super secret room, rather, but fair enough. Temperance. Yeah, that'll do it. Like, if I did this. And then just get more health. Yeah, that's cool. Red chest, not what I'm looking for. Basically, what I'm saying is I could just get a whole bunch of stuff by just making items with my satchel thing. I think that will work. I feel like I've done enough this run, you know? It's only been 53 minutes, which is not the longest run I've ever done by far, but why do I keep getting this? I feel like I picked this up already. Alright, cool. No victory lap. No delirium portal. Alright. So, just real quick, what I want to try, right? I guess I'll just do this as well. Like, I feel like this should lead to stuff. Ah, there's my health back again. But it is a bit of a more patience requiring type of dealio, which I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, but we'll see. It might accidentally end up killing me, but I have 11 lives, so it doesn't even matter too much if I die here or there. Well, okay. Maybe we'll just get Dad's key almost immediately instead. I suppose that's also an alternative, because that's really the main thing I wanted. So I can keep this build going just a little bit longer, but, you know. Let's just open that. I wonder what... I don't remember which room has the most items, so I'm just gonna go to this one. I think there's... yeah, there's Mr. Mega. Gotta luck up, that's not too bad. Probably missed some stuff there, but you know what? That's fair enough. Not too bothered about it. That's very bright. This is how you destroy Mega Satan. You just see, like, the ion cannons coming down the whole fight as well. Look at this glow, though. This is gonna look terrible on YouTube. Because it doesn't handle stuff like this very well, but you know. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, our delirium portal is slightly to the right. I don't... okay, sure. Why not? Might as well do this while we're at it, you know? I'm not gonna go too wacky with it. Once I find delirium, I'm just gonna end it. But you know, just have a little bit more fun with it. Adversary. I'll take this. That can lead to some more black hearts if I so require them. I think I got one there, so I was not entirely incorrect. But even if I'm just in the middle of the room and I shoot one tier, everything dies. Like, my range is pretty good. And, like, tier range effectiveness, whatever I'm trying to say here. Yeah. You know what I mean. Probably. I think that portal just stopped moving. I'm not sure what happened to it there. Another cursed eye. Unusual. You know what? I'll take cursed eye. Why not? Let's have some fun. So Incubus doesn't seem to care that I have the cursed eye, so that's also interesting. So I'm still just going to be tapping it. Because, yeah, it doesn't really seem that affected by the cursed eye situation that we got. So, fair enough, I guess. Okay. Ooh, the missing poster. We could become the lost at the end of this. I guess I'll take Scapular. Why not? Is this just really good? Yeah, wow. I should take Crack Crown more often. Maybe not become the lost, but instead become even stronger. I suppose that's reasonable. Although, maybe I should become the lost, thinking about it. It's a pretty sketchy thing to do, but it would be nice to get Delirium over with the lost. But I don't know how many times I have to die for that, and that kind of sucks. Like, if it's just one death, then that's fair enough, but I've already done Delirium on this character. That's Satan. If I can maybe get like a shield rune, I can just guarantee that I won't die as well, which is nice. It's probably like one of those runes in there, right? That's a bunch of garbage. I guess I'll take this. But yeah, maybe that's the strat here. I'm just gonna maybe just try dying. If I can ever actually find Delirium. That's also, I guess, a thing that needs to happen. And after that I will look for a whatchamacallit rune. I'm not sure if I can die to Delirium. That's might be a bit of an issue, I suppose, but because if everything dies instantly, then you know, that's life. That's just the way it is. But imagine if it doesn't happen. Wow, it's actually the last boss of the world. Alright. Yeah. I'll take, yeah. Alright, so step 1 is I need the missing poster, which I think I left in the big room. Then step 2 is I need the shield rune, which, I mean, there's a lot of runes on this floor, so hopefully at least one of them is going to be that one. And then I have to not die to Delirium while not effectively being able to see, which is also not amazing. Also, I thought it was here, and the fact that it isn't concerns me a little. I mean, it might be in this one as well. Yeah, here it is. Hang on. How does it work? Respawn as the lost. If you use unlocked, you revive as him even outside sacrifice room. Yeah, so I just need to just quickly gonna just eat this and then use my day gas. Just gonna get all the runes out of the way that are not the specific one that I want. This is a really long-winded way of doing this, but it really is nice to just get that boss out of the way, you know? So if I could just get that to happen, that would actually just be really nice. If I had like Holy Mantle, that would also make this just feel a little bit nicer, but it is what it is. Can't always have Holy Mantle. The build itself is probably strong enough to more or less insta-win the fight, but if it doesn't insta-win and I get killed by a random tier that I cannot see, I'm gonna be more or less heartbroken, so I'd rather not have that happen. Just rather play it safe instead. And if I clear a bunch of rooms, then a bunch of runes will fall out of my rune bag. Theoretically. You would say one of them should be the shield one. Ansus again, jeez. A lot of Ansus, but not what I'm looking for. Granted, I've forgotten the name of the one I am looking for, but it'll show up on the thing. If it's not there, I'm definitely just like second guessing myself and being like, I don't know about this. Because what is this again? That's on. How is there so many Ansus runes? Do I really need that much mapping? I feel like one is enough. Yera again. Perhaps in this room. I guess I killed something with a thing above his head. It's also just kind of hard to see runes in general, just due to the sheer chaos that's going on in every single room on this floor. Definitely not my fault that that has happened, but you know, it is what it is. Come on. Give me those runes I desire. Because even just like dying in a regular room, that's just not happening. Algiers, that's the one I wanted. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Yara this. So now I have a whole bunch of Algiers runes. That's there, guys. And now I am just going to destroy myself over and over with bombs. And hopefully not accidentally heal myself with a rainbow poop, I guess. There is also that situation. It's a little hard to hit myself. The rainbow poops are also going to be healing me. I'm guessing they probably won't spawn if I'm in the corner here. This is a really silly thing. This feels really stupid, but I mean, it's probably going to work. I got such a gaggle of things behind me. I'm not holding my missing poster anymore. I just realized. I realized that in time, but I also do not know where it is. That concerns me a little bit more. The safety scissors are over here, apparently. But I took a pretty straightforward path throughout the place, so it shouldn't be too impossible to find it. Pretty much any room with a trinket probably near the door. I'd be surprised if I dropped it late here, I guess, because I walked pretty far. But again, I also just don't pay that much attention, so it's very easy for me to just drop something somewhere and then forget about it. Yeah, no idea, where is it? This is gonna take a second. Thank you for watching this video so far. It can be a little difficult to watch my videos from time to time because I get so very easily lost. The second I stop paying attention, I more or less turn my brain off and just go into a whole different world. And that is more or less a recipe for not getting exactly the type of things that you want. Should have blown them up. Oh well, that's fine. But now we are on the search for the trinket that I lost somewhere. Missing poster, there we go. I mean, it was really a limited amount of rooms it could be in at least, which is nice, but I'm actually just gonna move that thing there. Destroy that bone heart. Just gonna get hit once per room. That'll probably work. Provided that I don't accidentally bomb like a heart into me or something, which is not impossible. Especially with the amount of stuff that I'm dropping all over the place. Okay. Slowly but surely. Pretty much sure my Algiers runes are over here. Oh my god, I've lost everything! How do I keep losing everything? This is gonna take a second. Alright, so here's my Algiers runes. I resurrected with like all my health there as well? Like what even? Did I have a 1-up? Oh my god. Guess that makes sense, but still. Who has a 1-up in this day and age? That's so good. Right? That's I guess why I want to be doing that in a room with a hole in the middle, because for one, I'm not this is so frustrating. For one, I'm not gonna be accidentally picking up stuff. I think it shouldn't spawn poops when I'm standing here, because poops are weird. And it probably needs like a place to put it down, and I don't think it has one right now. Just don't mind me. Just sitting here blowing myself up over and over. Hoping that I don't lose my win streak due to weird save file shenanigans. Yep, just have a Hierophant card right there, that's cool. Oh my god, just get rid of this. Alright, so now I need to get rid of all my dead cat lives. And then, eventually... It would be nice if that was just a sacrifice room on this floor. It would really speed up the process by a lot. What are you gonna do? I guess I can just do it wherever I want at this point. But this takes a second. This is the best strategy I think I've ever come up with in my life of playing this game. Just need to make sure I don't accidentally kill myself when I am the lost. Just just need to make sure I don't have any health the moment that I die. Alright, so either I now have a game over, or I become the Lost. Or I have the... God. Or, of course, option 3, there is the cat thing. Alright, I am the Lost. Very good. I have the 2 of spades in my hand, just like I wanted it to. There we go. Algiz. I got 2 Algiz runes. Let's do this. Instantly deal a lot of damage to Delirium with the tick there. Cannot see where my tears... Oh, right, I have Cursed Eye. Yeah. Just gonna keep shooting in random directions. Gonna use another Algiz rune just for good measure. That was a really long road to finally getting that, but the first thing we completed as the Lost is Delirium. There we go, we did it. God, that took forever. That really shouldn't have taken that long, but whatever. We've done everything on Eden now except for greed mode. We've killed Delirium with the Lost, which I love. I love that that's the only thing that's been done on this character. Just a bloody empty post-it note. Very good. And yeah, pretty standard run. Not much to note there. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope to see y'all next time when we get another Isaac run going along with some character. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.